You know, when I was younger, bro, y'all know a habit that I used to always do it myself and shit. I used to always talk to myself. Like always, you feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody always has thoughts about themselves. Everybody always has thoughts. You feel me? But I always verbally express my thoughts. I can literally have a whole entire conversation with myself. I swear to God, you feel what I'm saying? Like I can ask myself a question and then I can answer it. But then my mom used to always be like, that's not normal. She always was like, that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's kind of off. I started hearing that weird word get thrown around a lot to me for real, all through like elementary, middle school, and even through high school. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to say about around the time I got to like 10th or 11th grade, I started to realize weird is dead as a compliment, bro. And I say that shit as a compliment because you gotta think about this shit. Who the hell wants to be just living as an average ass being? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you not gonna be remembered if you doing the same shit as millions of other people. You feel what I'm saying? Think about this shit. Y'all way doing the same thing as everybody else. What really make you special for real? Nothing make you special if you doing the same shit that everybody else doing, you feel me? Like a nigga like me, I wanna be a stain in history. I'm trying to goddamn, when I die, I'm trying to like leave so much influence behind to the point where that shit won't wither away until like another 100 years. Y'all gotta remember, when you getting called weird, people are literally placing you in a category of your own, all for real. The moment they call you that shit. But the thing is though, I will say this about the whole weird shit. There is people out there who are actually weird on a negative level, you feel what I'm saying? But there's people out there that's like me, who weird, but the only reason people call us weird is because we not normal. That's the only reason why people would say you weird, because you just normal, you just abnormal, you feel what I'm saying? But that shit is dead as a compliment for somebody to come up to me and be like, but you weird. Because my style, or the way I got them present myself, you feel what I'm saying? People can come up to me and say all this kind of shit, but all they do is just make me smile. Just be like, boom, you just let me know that I'm not like a lot of people that you know. You feel what I'm saying? You already categorized me in something by myself. Like that whole talking to me shit, but I love talking to my goddamn self. I love genuinely walking around the crib just talking to myself because I understand me more than anybody else on this planet, bro. Dead ass. There ain't nobody else on this motherfucker who understand me more than myself. And that goes for everybody out there, motherfucker. There's probably a lot of people that talk to themselves, but they probably do it in their mind. But I'm one of the people that actually do that shit verbally. I walk around the dead ass talking to myself. People can call me weird and all this other shit, but yeah, like I said, that weird shit, I fuck with being weird. I fuck with being in my own goddamn lane. I was able to excel in my own goddamn lane. The same way how y'all niggas is trying to get to money and shit, following all these other goddamn trends, I'm doing this shit my goddamn way, you feel me? All my styles that I come through, like y'all can go to my YouTube channel. Everything that you done seen with the bracket, smoking the band in place and all this other shit, all that shit was my idea. All of them came from my brain. And I'm so thankful for to even have this kind of talent for real, you feel what I'm saying? To be like entertaining to so many people, and y'all really fuck with my thoughts, y'all really fuck with like everything that I be saying. And at the end of the day, I just be myself. People can call me weird and shit like that, but at the same time, y'all gotta remember, a lot of the people that we really look up to, and a lot of the people who really remember their life, or even celebrities, like, let's be real, it's Frank Ocean normal, it's Playboy Cardi normal. Like a lot of these rapping ass niggas, or a lot of the people who just like a lot of people's idols are not normal, bro. And that's the reason why they got to as far as they is. You feel what I'm saying? It's like if you came to this goddamn world just to be everybody else, what the fuck you here for real, my nigga? Your ass gonna come in, you ain't gonna make no goddamn change, you ain't gonna try to make a name for yourself, you just gonna follow some other nigga's shadows and shit. That's why I can't do that other shit. I stay in the 8. But I don't be doing all the other shit where I be following other niggas goddamn shadows. I'm not finna buy materialistic shit. I'm not finna goddamn be making female content. And I'm not gonna lie, female content, but that shit is so bad, y'all. I fucking hate female content. And the reason I hate that shit is because all it is just lust written all over this shit. Lust really can lead your ass down a fucked up ass path to me, you feel what I'm saying? A real fucked up ass path. To the point where it's like you just dead ass just start to objectify every female and shit. This shit really get fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like you don't even see the value of girls no more. You just looking at the like lower half. You feel what I'm saying? Should be fucked up, but that's what happens when you keep like looking at all the female content and shit like that. Niggas going to the B&Bs, niggas going to these penthouse, the pool parties and all this other shit with the hookah lounges and all that. Like I'm not with all that, bro. I'm very introverted. I stay my dumb ass inside. I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to impress no goddamn body. I just want the best for my damn self, dead ass. That's all I want is the best for my damn self. And I don't have to follow no bitch ass nigga shadow to do that shit. I can literally get to the fucking top by my motherfucking self, dead ass. Fuck wrong with niggas, bro. I sat here and ran on my fucking 700 sub. Nigga wanna look at this shit like, oh, and then he only is 700, bitch ass nigga. I got the 700 being my fucking self and off of my goddamn ideas. Still that same weird nigga from high school too, bitch ass nigga. Like niggas be having me so fucked up recently, bro. Niggas be thinking I'm just somebody that folk can just leave in the past or some shit. Yeah, y'all niggas funny as hell. There be so many people having me fucked up. So many people be trying to like dead ass belittle a nigga. I'm not gonna be the goddamn biggest name that your ass gonna be hearing in due time. You feel me? Now, like I said though, when it comes to being weird, it is a little ratio with that shit. It's a little weird and normal ratio. You can't be leaning way too much into the weird. I can't cap. You can't lean way too much into it because we done look. Come on, we done all been to school before. We really know what a weird person look like. We know a weird activity dead ass look like. But calling somebody weird just because they're not acting normal is not. That's dumb as fuck, bro. But it's cool though. All them other niggas back in high school, niggas was over here goddamn pulling. The niggas had to pull up the functions to get pussy. Nigga, all I had to do was just goddamn call up the bitch. She goddamn pull up. She giving me that shit while I'm playing San Andreas and shit. I'm playing Miles. Think about, I'm on the game playing goddamn. I'm on the game playing Spider-Man and shit while smacking shit. No cap. Cause like what happened is when you're not worried about being like everybody else, you start to literally work on yourself. You start to really find yourself. When you go on that journey to find yourself, bro, you gonna feel immortal as fuck, bro. Because you gonna find out that there's no other soul in this world that's exactly like yours. That's the first part that's gonna make you different from every fucking body. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, people can follow trends. If you want to be a born ass nigga, be a born ass nigga. But remember though, y'all niggas even see my piercing. I don't give a fuck. This is my third video trying to show my piercing in a row. Shit hard. Now I ain't gonna lie. One thing about this piercing, I hate how whenever I go to try to hug somebody, because I did not know hair really dead ass be getting stuck in this shit. But I have been healing my shit pretty well, so hopefully I don't gotta worry about too much. Niggas might be looking at me like, but you ain't got a business shirt on? Man, shut your bitch ass up. Y'all know something that's dead ass bothering me though. I ain't gonna count. There's some shit that just happened yesterday. Well, man, fuck it. This is my channel. I can be real with y'all niggas. Like, nigga really just a fucked up person for real, for real. So it's like, it's this female who I knew for like 7 years. I swear to God, I knew this girl since my 9th grade year. I might get real vulnerable on camera, but it's cool though. Hold on, let me clear this storage up because I'm about to get hella real with y'all real quick. Alright, bitch. So like I said, I knew this girl for literally 7 years of my life, y'all. Knew this girl since my 9th grade year in high school. I want to say we didn't really start trying to like move. We didn't really try to like move like on some relationship shit because I ain't gonna count. I wasn't the most attractive nigga in my 9th grade year. I wasn't the most. 10th grade came, you know what I'm saying, started getting my contacts, went with the 10th fade. It was cool, you feel what I'm saying? It was cool. But I want to say when my 11th grade year came, when I started freeforming my hair, oh yeah, and that's when I got it for real, for real. But let me just tell y'all about like just all the flaws that I done went through with this goddamn girl, right? And how many chances this motherfucker done gave me. The first flaw, it was 4 years ago in 2021, I had pushed it to a B&B with her. Now, me and her wasn't together, but we was on some talking stage shit, you feel what I'm saying? The dead ass, we walking in that bitch holding hands, so it's like, come on, the tone is already set. Long story short, the B&B had like these 2 girls in there who was like from New York. Ended up having sex with one of them. Right then and there, she really never should have talked to me ever again, because I ain't gonna care. Let's go ahead and reverse them roles real quick. If you go to a B&B, right? If you go to a B&B and when you with a bitch and that bitch end up fucking one of the niggas at the B&B, let's be real. Y'all niggas ain't never gonna talk to that bitch ever again, right? Right, exactly. So that was the first strike I had. She ended up giving me another chance. And the second chance, boom, 2022 came. Had a little girlfriend on me and shit like that. And now y'all might be like, goddamn, you gonna have a girlfriend on you still trying to goddamn get to that? Bro, listen, I was young as hell. Nigga was just moving different, you feel what I'm saying? So I went up to her ass and I tried to like, you feel me? Man, on God, literally forgot that I had hickeys all around my neck. Had hickeys all through my shit, bro. So that was the second strike. She let me live after that. Third strike. I want to say it happened in like 2023 or some shit, right? No, 2024. But that's when I had started locking in on my YouTube videos and shit like that, right? I had made a video and I had put a girl on my thumbnail because I was looking at one of Big Win videos. Oh God, that nigga funny as hell. I was watching one of Big Win videos and he was doing the Truth or Drink. In that Truth or Drink, he was, I had took the girl and I put a picture of her as my thumbnail and I was like, slide me this. Now, whole time, I'm forgetting to realize that a post like that is disrespectful because in my mind, I'm like, come on now. I know she might be mad about it, but it's just for clicks. It's just YouTube. But I failed to realize that this is actually very disrespectful to our relationship, you feel what I'm saying? So like, I really had to go through so many learning stages with this girl, so that's already strike 3. Once 3 is on, I mean like, come on now, twin. But somehow, even after 3 strikes, I still end up being the ass as hell. Cool, I wanna say we go a whole year without talking to each other, right? Whole year without talking to each other. And then this year came in March. She had hit me up because she knew my birthday was around that time. I'm not telling you niggas my birthday. Boom, we end up conversating all over again. I want to say it was cooling actually. Everything was going good. I was improving. I was really starting to respect her way more than I was respecting her back then because, like I said, it's been a whole year. So it's like a whole year of life. Dead ass, I started to see the value in girls all over again because I ain't gonna cap. Around that time that she had stopped talking to me, man, a little 10% misogynistic. I'm not gonna lie. Little 10%. I want to say we had fell out yet again. We fell out yet again in that April. So that was like 2 months ago. We had fell out again in April, but it was over like some argument shit. Now let me tell you exactly how me and this girl had fell out. Well, around that time, because when I tell y'all hurt people, that shit is dead ass true as fuck. Because one thing as niggas, let me tell you something, niggas that we gotta stop doing. We gotta stop lying. You know the biggest lie that a nigga can say? I'm okay. That is the biggest fucking lie that niggas have ever. We've been carrying this lie for like the past 500 years, my nigga. We've been carrying that lie for so goddamn long, bro. We be sitting here really lying to ourselves, be like, yo, like, nah, I'm good, I'm okay. Man, no the fuck we not, bro. We be dead ass going through it. But the thing is, it's like we don't want to look like a soft ass nigga in front of our female. You feel me? So anytime they ask us, are we okay? We always gonna be like, nah, we good. You ain't gotta worry about me. God, I'm good. But what you doing, twin, if it's something that your girl did that's dead ass bothering you, when I tell y'all communication is like the most important thing when it comes to relationships. On God it is, dude. Yo ass fuck around, you be talking to somebody and then they'll goddamn probably do some shit and then it'll probably phase you, right? But then you gonna be like, we niggas, we can endure shit. We gonna let it brush off, you feel me? Whole time, if you keep letting all them little shit stack on top of each other, it's gonna weigh down on you like crazy. Once it weighs down on you, next thing you know, you just gonna have a random ass outburst on your girl and she not gonna be like, what the fuck, where this shit even came from? That's how we fell out. Yeah, that's just a random ass outburst I had on her ass. It was through text, and I was like, no, I'm not no domestic guy, nigga, relax. But it was like, yeah, it was through text and shit. But I was so mad because after like 30 days of not talking to her, I was really craving that girl, bro. I was dead ass craving that girl, bro. And whole time, I literally didn't even know that she was one text away. I be having this big ass pride problem where I be like, hell nah, I'm good without her. Nigga, what? I'm a carrier. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, I got this far by my goddamn self. Nigga, I'm big dog without this motherfucker. I do not need this damn girl. Fuck you talking about? Whole time, 30 days go by and I'm craving the fuck out of the damn girl, bro. Craving the fuck out of the damn girl, bro. Now, you know what's so crazy, actually? If you go to my videos, if you go to my Smoking in Abandoned Places, I've mentioned her a couple of times. I'm not gonna say her name, obviously, you feel what I'm saying? But I've mentioned her definitely like a handful amount of times. But yeah, honestly, I remember I was just kicking it with my partners, and then my partner was like, yo, I'm finna hit up one of my exes or some shit, and we made this deal. I was like, bet, if you hit up your ex right now, I hit up what's her name? Man, he did that shit, and he got on good terms with her. I hit up her, and she didn't respond then, I ain't gonna lie. And that shit did not deliver on me. Niggas was like, I thought it was, I was like, damn, like that shit gone like that. But you gotta remember though, like let's be real though. That shit that happened in April, like it ain't had nothing to do with a female. It was just me letting lies stack on top of myself, and then I had a random ass outburst. And she don't like it when I come off very disrespectful to her. So that's why we had went through like a 30-day little hiatus, you feel what I'm saying? Did I say that word right? Hiatus? I think I said that word right. So after all that, bro, boom, we ended up getting back talking. Cause I ain't gonna lie, her phone was dead. I thought she blocked the hell out of mine, but her phone was actually dead. But peep this shit though. I kicked it with her yesterday. Oh my fucking God, bro. I kicked it with this girl yesterday, and when I tell you the whole day was flawless as hell, nigga. Oh God, whole day was flawless as shit. We good, laugh. Let me tell you something. If it's one girl who I got the best bond with, is that motherfucker right there. But of course, I knew her for 7 years. That's why it's hard for me to try to go around and try to find love. Can you imagine trying to start a new game when you got a 7-year-long file? Nigga, I'm not deleting that shit. But let me tell you the dumb ass shit that happened, bro. She literally, I want to say, I picked her up at maybe like 12. No, 11 maybe. No, it was 12. I picked her up at 12 p.m. I was with this girl all the way to 12 a.m. Dead ass. I'm with the girl the whole fucking day. Y'all know what the fuck happened, bro? This fucking bitch who I got this bitch number, right? I had got her number while we was on the 30-day hiatus. So while we wasn't talking, I had got this motherfucking number. She worked in security at my job. So I'm over here, I got her number, and I saved her name as like a smiley face, right? Oh my fucking God. Like, bro, why do I do this shit to myself? I done already went through all these strikes with this girl. Y'all gotta understand, yesterday, this girl already was sitting in my face, emotional as fuck, crying, talking about like, bro, I don't know what I wanna do with you, bro. Like, you might dead ass just hurt me again. I don't know what the fuck I wanna do with you. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I've literally improved every fucking time. Like, I'm trying to do everything to make this shit right with this girl, bro. Because the reason why I feel like I don't feel like I need a relationship. But if it's a relationship that I need to be in, it's with her. You feel what I'm saying? I like how I'm sitting here talking about weird as I'm supposed to title this video weird as a compliment, but I'm sitting here dead ass venting right now. I hope y'all can forgive me for this shit, but I'm just trying to, this shit been on my mind like a motherfucker the whole night. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like I said, girl name is she saved my shit as a smiley face or some shit, right? On God, at 12 o'clock, the last hour I was kicking it with her, this motherfucker texted my phone. The most flirtatious shit she ever said. Now listen, like I said, she texted my phone the most flirtatious shit she ever said to me. The message read, just got off work, what you doing? That's the most flirtatious shit that girl ever said to me, bro. Oh God, I'm talking about barely got a compliment any of that shit. So I was not on that level with that girl, but when she seen that shit, bro, she was just like, bro, you'll never fucking change, bro. I'm dead ass done with your ass. And I was like, bro, y'all don't understand, like, y'all know what really hurt me, bro? Y'all know what dead ass hurt me, bro? I asked her, I was like, bro, I'm not finna sit here, cause she kept on like, bro, just take me home, just take me home. But like I said, I'm trying to communicate with this motherfucker, bro. I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm not finna take her. I really want you to come, I want you to understand where I'm coming from before you go there, cause I ain't want her to just go there and sit on that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really love this damn girl, bro. I said something like, I'm not finna let this message destroy the entire relationship that I could've just had with you. She replied and said, well, it did. Now what? Man, when I tell y'all, bro, that was like, bro, I'm being like, I've never been, bro, I don't even like being vulnerable on camera, bro, I really don't, but it's like, but it's like, dog, I dead ass been like, y'all don't understand, but that whole night, I couldn't even dead ass sleep. I was supposed to go to work, on God, I did not go to work, bro. I did not go to goddamn work. Called in sick, shout out to bro. Cause I dead ass was so mentally fucked up from that shit. I'm like, it really get to the point where it's just like, am I really a fucked up ass person, you feel me? Cause it's like I said, like, I don't know, can y'all like, bro, let me know how y'all feel in the comments about that shit, bro. That girl gave me like chance after chance after chance after chance. Even though after the first chance she gave me was after I had sex with a whole other girl at B&B. Right then and there, let's be real, like, I should have been dropped right then and there, bro. You feel me? Y'all know the number one thing that really pissed me off, though? I let a 7-year bond get destroyed by a girl who I know for 7 days. That was a bad night for a nigga, y'all. I ain't gonna care. That was a bad night for a nigga. That was a very bad night for a nigga. Like, I've never said the words, I hate myself until that night. And that is crazy for me to say. For me to say that I hate myself. But by the time I woke up, I was like, twin, can't let that shit define you as a person, you feel what I'm saying? Had to get up, get my motherfucking camera, make my video, you feel what I'm saying? And still got work to do, dog. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's tough. That's a real tough ass loss, bro. I'm smiling, but I'm dead ass, like, I'm like, my heart ached from that shit, bro. But at the same time, I'm a nigga, and I got a big ass future ahead of me, and I can't let a relationship, I can't let some shit like that just define who I am as a person. I'm way bigger than that. I'm way bigger than that. Way bigger than that. Worth way more than what the hell I think I'm worth. You feel what I'm saying? I can't just sit here and let this, I'm not gonna sit down and weep in the sorrow of some shit, you feel what I'm saying? Dead it. Cool, you feel what I'm saying? That same night where I was sad, the same night where I was sad, I left that shit in that same night, got over it just like that. All I did was just accept the fact that I'm just really a fucked up person. It's cool. That shit fucked up. 7 years gone because of some shit that a girl texted me who I knew for 7 days, who I didn't even like. Oh man, that's some crazy shit, y'all. Yeah, man, that's enough of me being vulnerable. This is already gonna be a lot of goddamn subtitles I'm gonna have to put down and shit like that, because I done made 2 separate videos. The whole plan of this video was to be weird as a compliment. I wanted to really just dive into that. You feel what I'm saying? But then with the shit that just happened yesterday, boy, ain't no way I was gonna be able to sit in front of this camera without addressing that shit. Oh God. That motherfucker said, well, it did. Now what? It's cool though, man. Like I said, can't let shit define you as a person, bro. I probably work so much, you feel what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine if I just dead ass just kept just drowning in my goddamn sorrow from that night, just kept on just sitting in that pool of darkness like, damn, I hate myself, I hate myself, I hate myself, man. Fuck it, get over it, bro. You a fucked up person, you feel me? Stop trying to run away from the fact that you a fucked up person. People, y'all can probably go to the comments and be like, nah, bro, twin, you good? Nah, twin. Man, look, bro, I already accepted who I am as a person, dog. But it's cool. Cool though. I ain't even tripping too much on it, you feel me? I fuck with the fact that I'm able to get over shit just like that. It don't take me a couple of days, it don't take me, no, it really take me like 2 or 3 hours to really sit down on what the fuck I just did and then get over it. But yeah, I did enough yapping. That's gonna be a lot of subtitles I'm gonna have to put down in this video. But I will be letting y'all boys know, we doubling down on these videos though for shit show. Like I said, that female content, that shit had me fucked up. That female content was actually the reason why I texted that goddamn girl, the girl, my security shit. That's the only reason I did that shit. When I started watching all that female content with Dre the Topic, Primetime, Hitler, Bell, all these niggas, when I'm seeing all these niggas content, that shit made me like, oh yeah, let me go find me some hoes. Boy, that shit didn't do nothing but ruin everything that I could have had with a girl who I knew for 7 years, bro. But I ain't finna keep addressing that shit. This is my last time you really talking about that damn girl on this camera. If you watch the whole vid, I ain't gonna cap. You a cheat, dog, cause your ass really just sat here and like you just heard me vent. You feel what I'm saying? Like you optionally just heard me vent. Just can't let it define me as a person, bro. Like I said, just keep pushing. You seen I got my motherfucking ass right up. I didn't just off rip think about, damn, bro, I fucked up with her. Nope. First thing I did when I got her was grab my motherfucking camera stand, got my cam, and I went the fuck to work. No cap. Came to this motherfucker, give me some content in, and like I said, I'm doubling down, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all at least 2-3 videos a week. At least 2-3 videos a week. But yeah, that's enough of me venting. That's enough of me being a bitch. I love all y'all niggas, especially for the ones who really just sat down and like listened to my whole vent session. I love y'all for that, man. We appreciate all the support we sitting here. I think we are currently at 718 subs. Let's keep this shit going. Like I said, I got bigger shit ahead of me, bro. Way bigger shit ahead of me, bro. Way bigger shit ahead of me. As an ambitious nigga, you need a backbone for real. Like you need somebody that's gonna really help you. You need somebody who's gonna be there for like to comfort you like when you gonna be down, because when you sitting there and you really ambitious, it's a lot of ups and downs what you're going through. It's a lot of fails. It's a lot of shit you're gonna have to go through. And it's like when you have to sit on that and just pick yourself up every fucking time, that shit get tiring, bro.